Hey, welcome back, you guys. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. This is your Wish Fulfilled on YouTube. Today, we are going to be talking about resistance and dealing with resistance, okay? How to meet resistance in a way that is actually going to help you get unstuck, okay? Which incidentally means that you're not trying to get unstuck at all. You're actually experiencing the stuckness. Track with me. First of all, you guys, if you need one-on-one coaching, I am available. Okay. Check the description box below for the booking link. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment box. I'll get right back to you as soon as I can. When you do book the session, you guys, I will reach out to you and let you know what my availability is, and then we'll schedule that way. Okay. Old school for now. All right. So let's talk about resistance, you guys. So Byron Katie, if you don't know who Byron Katie is, she's an author. She wrote one of the books she has written is called Loving What Is. Okay, that is another one of the resources that I often reference. 2 or 3 resources. Okay, one of them is always the Releasing the Wants video. Okay, which is like the cornerstone of the work that I teach here. The Sedona method, obviously, and then also Byron Katie's book called Loving What Is. Okay, so I always talk about how the Sedona method deals more with the emotional part of the feeling state, and then Byron Katie's the work, okay, Loving What Is, deals with the mental, the thought-based part of the feeling state. Okay, so Byron Katie talks about in her book Loving What Is how the root of all suffering, the root of all pain and suffering comes from arguing with reality. So here in the law of assumption community, we think of reality as 3D circumstances, because 3D circumstances is not the ultimate reality. It's one reality, okay, but it's not the ultimate reality. The true reality, you guys, real reality, is the one that's going on in your imagination. Your imagination is the true reality, and that is where 3D reality is being born out of. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. So resistance then, according to Byron Katie, is, arguing with 3D circumstances. And what do I mean by arguing with 3D circumstances? Saying that whatever is happening out there shouldn't be happening. It needs to be this way, but it's not. It should be this way, but it's not. Okay. Basically, you are emotionally attached to 3D circumstances and how things are showing up. And you are responding to 3D circumstances as if that's the ultimate reality and it's permanent. Okay. So 3D circumstances and 3D reality, you guys, is, it can be you being in someone else's business rather than in your own. So, you're saying that your SP should be showing up this way and they're not. Okay. Or things in the world should be a way, but they're not. Okay. Or saying that this process should be easy, but it's not. Okay. All pain and suffering, the root of pain and suffering truly is overly attaching yourself to 3D circumstances and wanting them to be different. Okay, so how do you ease pain and suffering then? Through the releasing process. Okay, the releasing process brings you into acceptance and surrender to how things in the 3D reality are playing out. Now, acceptance does not mean that you are agreeing with it. Okay, you don't have to agree with your 3D circumstances, but there's a difference between accepting it and agreeing with it. Okay, because when things are already popping out, so that here's an example, you guys. Okay, let's say you got a program, you got a computer. Okay, you got a computer printer that is printing out according to whatever that computer program, how that computer is programmed. Okay, and it's spitting out like you are wanting the computer program to print out a certain picture, maybe a picture of like Hawaii. Okay, and this computer is printing pictures out of Alaska instead. I don't know. Okay, we're just giving examples here. So you're getting mad at the print, at the paper, for not being what you want the paper to be. And you're getting mad at the computer for printing out what it's printing out. So you're both mad at the computer and you're mad at the result, what it's printing out. You're actually mad at the piece of paper that's printed wrong. Okay, does that make any sense? No, you already know that you're not attached to what is printing out. You're not even really attached to the program that's printing out the wrong thing. You already know if you want something else printed out, you need to go in there and change the programming, right? That's basically what's going on here. It's like you're getting mad at both the computer program and you're getting mad at the piece of paper that's being printed out. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. Okay. So that's just kind of giving you an idea of why you're suffering. Okay. Don't get mad at the piece of paper. That doesn't do any good. And don't get mad at the program. The program is not sentient. Okay. I mean, really don't get mad at all. What you really do is you're like, okay, that kind of sucks. That's not what I wanted, but I know how to fix it. Okay. I know how to get into the programming, get into the computer. I know how to fix what I want to, what I'm wanting to print out. Okay. Now, depending on the high def, depending on what you are wanting to print out. Okay. It's either going to print out fairly quickly. It may take a minute for it to print out, depending on, how high def the quality of that is. Okay. And it may very well be that the computer you're working with is not equipped to handle that kind of print. So what do you need to do? You need to go find a whole different computer with a whole different programming. Okay. Same thing here. Not getting attached to the program that is printing out whatever it is that's wrong for you to print out, that you don't want to print out. You're not getting pissed off at the printout. Okay. The picture, the paper, you're not getting mad at that. And you're not getting mad at the program because you already know it's not going to do any good. You getting mad at the printout and getting mad at the program is not going to fix the problem. Okay. So resistance is very much the same way. So think about resisting and arguing with reality. So, reality can be how you are dealing with other people and how they are or are not showing up in your life. Okay. That they're simply a reflection of your own story, either about yourself and or your relation to them and or your story about them. So if you're wanting someone to change how they are showing up for you in your life, you don't get mad at the printout. Don't even get mad at them. You go in yourself, you start working on your perception of yourself in relation to that person, and then your perception of that person as an individual. Okay. You see where I'm going with this? Something else that people tend to argue too with is like their own actual feelings. Okay. Saying that I shouldn't be feeling this way. Well, you are. Anytime, should is a very good indicator that you are arguing with reality. I shouldn't be feeling this way, or I should be feeling this way. I'm not sure if Tony Robbins was the first one to say it, but he's the first. Him saying it was the first time I've ever heard it. He was like, you're shoulding all over yourself. Stop it. Okay. Byron Katie talks about it in a way of like, you're not minding your own business. You're minding somebody else's business while you are living someone else's life by saying that they need to be doing this. They should be doing this. They shouldn't be doing that, or they should be doing that. You're living their life for them and nobody is over here living your life for you. Okay. But this also is true for yourself by resisting what you're thinking, what you're experiencing, and what you're feeling on a moment-to-moment basis. By saying that I should not be feeling this way, you are arguing with the fact that you do. Okay, this is why releasing is, and learning and knowing how to release is so important, because it brings you back into the present moment where you're able to, number one, disengage mentally, because really what is arguing, the part of you that is arguing with reality is your ego, your mind, your masculine energy is the one that's arguing with it like it shouldn't be that way. It is. Okay, it shouldn't be that hard. It is. Shouldn't take this long. It's taken this long. Okay, it shouldn't, I shouldn't be feeling this way, but you do. Okay, this is where we really get in touch with, where are we experiencing resistance? Where are we arguing with 3D circumstances? 3D circumstances include what you are thinking and what you are feeling consciously. Okay, if you are feeling in a low feeling state, it's not going to do you any good to say, I shouldn't be feeling this way. I should be feeling better. You don't. Part of releasing is making peace and accepting what you are feeling right now. Okay, so say that, I feel hopeless. How do you release feeling hopeless? How do you release on feeling hopeless? Okay, you don't do it by saying, I shouldn't be feeling this way. That's resisting it. And that's only going to make you feel more hopeless. Okay, the way that you the way that you release on feeling hopeless is by saying, can I allow myself to feel as hopeless as I do right now? Can I welcome feeling hopeless? Okay, sometimes you guys, it helps just to step into that feeling. Sometimes it's like, there are times for whatever reason where my mind, I'm just like, I'm not even going to ask a question. I'm just going to step into that feeling. Okay, I'm not even going to ask, can I welcome this feeling? I'm just going to dive right into it. I'm going to connect to it. I'm going to experience it. I'm going to step into it. I'm going to keep diving into it until there's nothing left to feel of it. Okay, and that actually there's 5 different ways of releasing with the Sedona method. I actually do cover all of them. I just don't tell you the names of the different ways. Okay, so resisting what you're thinking and what you're feeling is only going to cause you to think and feel that way even more. Okay, so if you are in a low energy state and you don't want to be in a low energy state and you're saying, I shouldn't be feeling low, I shouldn't be feeling stuck. Okay, shouldn't, the word should not or should is an indicator that you are resisting what you are feeling and what you are thinking, and that is causing you more pain, more suffering, and it is causing that feeling to ground even deeper into your experience. Okay, the way that you overcome feeling stuck is to allow yourself to feel as stuck as you do, to fully embody that feeling of stuckness. The way that you overcome feeling stuck is by not trying to overcome feeling stuck. Okay, again, just take all the stuff, you guys, through the releasing the wants process. Okay, remember, healing is not linear. Okay, awakening even isn't linear. You're going to go through times when you're feeling free, you're feeling bliss, you're feeling all these other things, and then you're going to have times when you feel like you're making backwards progress, but really it's not linear. It's just part of the journey. Okay, you're not backtracking. You're just clearing out stuff that's there. And if right now you need to stay put on this journey, then stay there. Okay, release on that. Can you allow yourself to feel as stuck as you do? Can you welcome feeling stuck? For some of you, that may be the void. What happens if you stop trying to heal? What does that mean? Okay, what does it mean for you to not be able to feel good right now? What does that mean? What are you making that mean? Okay, maybe you're feeling like that's a black hole or something. Okay, like I'm saying, really get really well versed in the Sedona method, you guys. And if there's other feeling modalities that allow you or teach you how to sit and activate your feminine energy, do those things. Okay, but number one, ask yourself, how am I shoulding on myself today? How am I resisting 3D circumstances? And 3D circumstances do include what you're thinking and what you're feeling consciously. Okay. And then release on it. What are you feeling that you don't want to feel? Release on it. Okay. I know this is helping. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and bounce out now. I got other work I need to do. Do me a favor. If this resonated, comment below. Let me know what you thought. I will see you guys soon in the next video. Oh yeah, smash that like button for me too. Definitely helps with the algorithm. I'll see you guys later. Bye.